What's going on, people? I'd rather not have this thing in my ear. Let me see here. There, that's a little better. How you doing this morning? I thought I would, I have like a bunch of music on here, but I'm only allowed to have 100 songs. So what I wanted to do, I don't know, I guess you guys get this mic here. Is this better? Let me do this. That better, huh? So what I want to do is, obviously you guys can ask questions or whatever you like, but I want to play a bunch of music, and you guys just tell me keep it on there or get rid of it, because I have 100 songs on here, and I haven't named them yet because there's some old music that I had, and I'll say this a couple times during this little broadcast here. But I'm going to play some music, and you guys tell me yay or nay, and I'll get rid of some of the stuff and put some of my new stuff on, and some things that I really wanted to put on here because I was listening to some of my other music machines, and I wanted to put them on here instead of a couple songs that were on here, because I don't know what I put on here. It's all untitled stuff from years ago. So who's here? What's going on? And obviously, I have 2 shows lined up for later today that I was going to do yesterday, but I got caught up in a couple of things going on in the world. So how's everybody? We'll see if this works. I'm broadcasting to Twitch too. I don't know if that's working. It says it is, but I've not checked. And since I've used that platform once years ago, so we'll see what happens. And the reason I'm not in my domicile is because, for whatever reason, it's funny to me. It's Saturday, right? So it's a weekend. But on Saturdays and Sundays, for some reason, the people working on the roof decide that they're going to work on the roof right above my house, right above my domicile apartment. They decide at like 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, or like 6:30. They'll just start working on the roof. So it's not really conducive to sleeping or doing a show or anything. So I thought I'd come down here. I was gonna go get some breakfast snacks, but I decided instead of have coffee and play some music and talk to you guys. So who is in here? Identify yourself. The 2 shows I'm gonna do later, we'll get into. Oh, I forget what the titles were. Oh, it was something to do with something to do with the moon matrix, the sun energy, vampirism, and I forget what the other show was titled, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You can feel free to comment, because if you don't, I'm just going to sit here and meditate. You guys can do a meditation with me. The thing is, you're always in a meditation if you understand what it is. A meditation is simply a laser-like focus on something, on emptiness, on that particular spot on the wall right there. That's a focus. It could be on the back of your eyelids. It could be meditation on a puppy, or as I always get to put a pet soon enough, an alpaca. Maybe I'll start an alpaca farm. What do you guys think? Would you guys come visit my alpaca farm? There'll be alpacas and goats, and llamas are a little too mean. Sloths. I'll have all of my favorite animals there. What do you think about that? We'll get to the beats in a second, and we'll get to, maybe I'll gloss over some of the ideas. You guys want me to talk for a little bit? If anybody knows what the name of the next 2 shows are, I'll I forget what else I was going to do it on. Oh, the other weird things that are going on in the world. Yeah. What up? Creating a universe. Oh yeah, there. Well, yeah, it's the other, the other meditation is to let go of. It would be the way to understand this concept of meditation is called divergent and convergent uh, view of something. So let me give you an example. If I'm looking, if there's a window in front of me, I can look at the window and I can see what's on the window. I can maybe see a reflection or a bug or something. And I'm looking at the window. Or I can look outside of the window, which would be out into the distance so I can see the tree or whatever's over there. Or I can look in front of the window. So there's 3 points of view there. You're looking into the future, you're looking into self, or you're looking at the object. 3 types of meditation. And one is to be focused on an outcome, a future, an idea, focus there. One is to empty your mind, to be nothing, to just find that, that place that you are right before you fall off to sleep, when your mind starts to calm and your body starts to, and you're in this little space and you go, where was I just there? Where was I? You try to get to that space. You're aware that you're in the space, but you try to get to that space. And it's the having an effort by having no effort at all. At all. You just it's called no mind, to have no mind. It's a place like now. So these teachers will say, you must be here now. A lot of people are so busy thinking about the future. And some people are just sucked into the past. Sucked into the past is depression. Thinking about the future is anxiety. Those are the two bad versions of it. Looking into the past is a memory or history that you can learn from it. And looking at the future is, oh, there's a desire and a passion and a fourth and a thinking towards the future, and that's a good thing. See, both can be good or bad. The future could be anxious, or it could be like, oh, look at all of the presents I'll have. And you could look at the past and say, oh, I'm depressed because it's all the bad things. Or you could look at the past and say, I've learned from that. And then you have this moment here, which is all you'll ever have is now. That's what you have. There it is. This is, see how simple it is? And there you are in your breath. In fact, even in the now moment, there is no breathing. You don't need to breathe right now. You could continually do that. It's in the matrix. If everything is right now, then there is no in breath and there is no out breath. But to get to the place of now, you would focus on your breath, and here you are. There's nowhere else you are. Here you are. That's all you get. Which is pretty much everything. What's up, barefoot sun gazer? Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses inside. I deal with humans. Decades younger than what? Than I used to, or just in general? It might be all the coffee I'm drinking. Ice cubes all over my mustache. Or it could have been the divine poopy that I took this morning. Oh man, I got so that last night I ate all of this really delicious Ethiopian food. So it's all veggie stuff. Um, and I got up and drank some piss, some lemonade, piss, lemonade, and then a shot of coffee. And man, was that poop glorious. How have I been? Let's see how my eyes are working. Okay, well they're a little bit because I got up a little early. I did have a couple. I went to sleep late because I thought I was going to sleep in, and then I got woke up by people working on the roof. So I'm just wearing these because they were fun. I don't know, kind of match my mood for the day. So yeah, again, you gotta think about in three things. You have the future, the now, and the past. Depression or reflection. Depression or reflection. Future is anxiousness or presence of goodies in the future. And then you have the now of whatever it is. It's called the present. 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 It's a gift. It's now. That's the three meditations. To observe and reflect upon things that betters yourself, or to find some grand purpose in the future to do something, or to go, I'm good enough right now. That's the hardest thing for people to do. How good are you right now? I could worry about every dumb thing I've ever done, or I could rest on my laurels and say I've done some amazing things and never do anything again. Or I could look to the future and say, you know, there's going to be these kind of things that I want to do, and how do I get there? And I got to plan this out. Or I could just go, oh, it will come to me. Okay, only a little more coffee because I can tell, as everyone here is well aware that Zen on coffee is like, it might as well be an 8-ball cocaine. I don't do well with light roast coffee, and that's all I had in the fridge because I made the mistake of ordering from a delivery service, and I wanted dark roast, and they didn't have it, so they weren't paying attention, and just, I was like, yeah, you could trade that in because they don't have the brand I want, and they got me light roast. And I was like, foiled. So if you don't understand light roast, for anybody that drinks coffee, light roast has more caffeine. Doesn't make sense because people think darker means more. That means it was burnt. They cooked it longer. So when you cook it longer, you're burning off all the caffeine. You're destroying a lot of things in it, but it tastes better. I think, at least. Light roast is too much. So I'm gonna put this over here and crack a beer. What do you think about that? Oh yeah, man. I've heard about this before. Leaving a legacy. Yeah, there's some people that want to, all the gods will be, you know, all of your sacred cows, they'll be forgotten eventually. So it doesn't really, like, in time you're always there. Outside of time you're always there. But these ideas, these concepts, these gods, these figures, these idols, these legacies that people want to live, like they want to be like a king, and I'm going to give my crown to my son and keep this. Every empire falls. Every story gets forgotten. So it's like, for what's the purpose? I mean, don't be so, obviously you understand. Don't be so apathetic about life. Don't say there is no purpose. Don't be a nihilist. Don't be a nihilist. And nihilism, apathy, and purposelessness, if you understand how you can use them to your advantage, it means just being kind of going, you kind of just move, you just floating along, and you just go with the thing, just cooling out, man. But still, you function to, you still are sailing the boat. You know what I'm saying? You're still doing the thing. You can still you can still make stairs for people. You can still make a bridge for people. You can still do things, but to think that you're going to build a bridge that will last forever, no, won't happen. Just know what you're doing is for just for a little while. Like, it will be it'll be coffee until I'm done with it. I'm almost done with that coffee. A couple beers until I feel like it's at 9:30. Oh, speaking of, let me plug my phone in. What do you guys want me to keep chatting about this? I don't know really where else to go with the meditation thing. I think it's pretty simple. You either it's the biggest. Let me stutter on this one. The biggest misconception about meditation is that you're doing something. Meditation is the lack of doing it. It's not trying to do something. You're not, when people go like, I'm going to meditate, like, no, you're not. You can't do that. Like, doing is not meditating. It's this. It's when someone sighs and lets out something. That is that place, whatever that is. There it is. That's meditating, because it's not an effort. It's not, focused on it. There's a focused meditation. You can have that one. This is what I want. This is, that's more of a, I don't want to say the word prayer, because you don't pray upon things, but what would be it? What would be the right word? Kind of like a type of magic or desire that you just go, I will manifest this. That's a type of meditation. But the realest of meditation is you go, and there you are. There's your feet. There's the inside of you. There's the outside of you. There's there. This is all happening. Here it is. That's the essential one. Like, even trying to explain it, by me explaining it, I'm destroying the concept. Like, it's like when Alan Watts, at least he had a gong next to him. He's like, this is meditation, and he just smashed the gong. Oh, speaking of meditation, do you guys want me to get into the beginning of this show, what I told you it was going to be? Because I have, now that we have some people here, I have like 100 beats on here. Beats, like, not like the kinds you eat, but I guess you could eat them with your ears. And so that's all. I can only have 100 on here, but they're all untitled, and it's just stuff that I was working on years ago, and I never titled it. And so some of it I want to get rid of, because I have a bunch of songs that I've just been re-listening to on some of my old music machines, and I want to put them on here. So I have to make space. So if you guys want to, I'll play some of my beats, some of my music, and you can tell me whether, ups, downs, maybes. Either yes, I'll play like snippets. I'll try to, it's hard to say I can play a snippet because I can't fast forward these things. I don't know, we'll play with it. And if you guys like it, tell me, yeah, keep that. And if you don't like it, say, meh. If you say, maybe in one way, maybe means don't do that. Like, if you're at a store and you're looking at clothes and you're like, oh, maybe, don't buy that. But if I hear the word maybe, it means not right now. It's two different viewpoints, right? And it's a matter of buying something. If it's a maybe, don't ever do it. If someone says maybe, it means convince me more. Ask me again later. Salesman tactics. So anybody want to comment here on, do you guys want to listen to this music stuff? I mean, would that be so difficult? I mean, it's kind of the title of the show, isn't it? And isn't it called Coffee and Beats and Questions? I guess we have enough questions here. Questions, comments, and there we go. And you guys gotta let me know about the volume as well. Let's see here. Crash Bandicoots. I'm just gonna start with the untitled ones. Because if they have a name next to it, I probably want it there. So this will be the first untitled song. You guys gotta let me know about the volume too. I might have to put my earbuds in to hear the shit. What did I do with them? Okay, hold on. I'm just learning how all this technology stuff works. Oh yeah, anybody wants to help me out? Somebody gave me some cash the other day, but it wasn't really enough to get what I needed. But I need some new headphones. Somebody wants to. It's in the description. Oh, in the description. See, look at in the bottom where it says like the thing going across the bottom. That tells you all the ways to check out my stuff. So it gives you my Instagram. It gives you I put my WordPress on there. My old writings back to 2012. Man, that's been 20 years at this shit. Well, that was 10 years ago, but that's when I started writing. So, well, at least the writing that I was putting online. So yeah, 2012, 10 years. So you can check out those writings if you want to. It's on my WordPress. And it would also give you my email if you need my help with anything. I want a personalized help, something, you know what I'm saying? And it gives you my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo, if you got like some duckets to spare. Because look at this thing broke and I need a new pair. And I ordered some to get delivered from a local place and they didn't have them in stock. So I either have to go walk somewhere or Amazon order these joints. Okay. Music. There we go. You guys can hear me? I think. Let's start with Untitled Music number 1. Where's the volume level at, huh? Okay. There we go. Here we go.
Ooh, listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh, listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh, listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh, listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh, listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh, listen to the melody in every single word.
All right, nice, dude. So, okay, how's the sound level now on the music? The sound level is good, and the song was awesome. Yeah, good stuff. Keep that. So let me name that. You guys are helping me name some of the music. We'll call that. I don't know. There's something vibey, and let's do feline vibes. Hold on, as I'm naming this here. This is why it'd be better if I had a computer rather than this phone that I'm using. But we work with what we got. Vibes. Got it. Cool. Awesome. And so the volume though was good. We'll go to the next one. Just let me know. How do you feel about that? That was quick. That was a quick one. What am I right here? Which one was it? That was this, right? Hold on. I could get rid of that, or we can rename it to quickie. Cool. We go to the next one. That one I'll keep just because I think it's kind of funky.
I'm walking along the road and there's nothing I can do. You got me, don't want me. I need to find something to let those feelings loose.
Anybody want to comment on that? Is that good? That was starting moderate. I'm gonna just keep playing these, and if anybody wants to, this is how this works right now. Just comment on if you don't like it, so I can get rid of some songs off of here. What up, Skull? What up, Geezer? What you doing? Are you digging that last one? Yeah, you like the horn. You like the horns and 1/4. Yeah, it's kind of the music. My music's all over the place, but it's all pretty good. So I'm still trying to figure. We gotta find some shit to get rid of here. Still haven't found one yet. Maybe this one will be it. This will be the one we get rid of. Let's see. Mad Dave Brubecky. I can take 5. You on the whiskey insider already? I already did coffee this morning. I can't drink that much. I have this much left of my coffee, but there's no way I can drink it because I'm already kind of like, because it's a light roast and it's not great. It's kind of like doing a bump of Coke every once in a while. Let's get the next tune. So again, for anybody that's still here or whatever's going on, I'm just trying to find out how to name things or how to get rid of shit. And so, because I got 100 tunes on here and I'm gonna play little pieces of them. So the last one I named Brew Beck, like Beck, one of the greatest musicians ever. Brew, like coffee, Brew Beck. But Dave Brubeck, so it's jazz, coffee, and Beck. Weird, right? That's how my brain works, dude. So I'm gonna play snippets of these songs. You tell me yes, no, or help me name it, because I got to get rid of some so I can import new ones. Polar Express coffee. I'm mad passing. Yeah, was that decent? I called that horny baby. Horny. Does that make you horny? So that's a maybe-ish to keep on there. So it's kind of like a nice background tune, I guess. Let's go to the next one. I could probably get rid of this. I don't know what it is. Yes, no, maybe. I mean, I like it, but I don't know if I don't know if I need it on here. So that I could get rid of, huh? I mean, it's cool, I guess. I don't know. You guys could help me with these. So we got next. Oh, this is another. This is I don't know if it's gonna work. It's a background music on here, but I like it. Okay, I see that's two in a row that it doesn't really work on here, but I like both of them. You guys got to let me know if I can get rid of them off, like, because I mean I can use them as like if I walk out the room and have like a piss or shit break on a show, or I can have something background music, and those I don't think work for background music. You guys got to let me know what you think. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing today. I mean, if anything comes up in one of your minds over there, and you need to ask me a question, I'll shut the shit down and talk to you. So that's always an option. And there's my link tree, and beneath. So the link tree is everything that says beneath that scrolling bar there. If you go to my link tree, it has all of that on there too, which is my email, my Instagram page, my that thing that I just put on there, my WordPress from years ago, my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo. If you want to help a brother out, because I need new things, just like anybody else does. The world is full of there's objects everywhere, and once in a while I need new things. Sometimes objects fall apart, so I have only one headphone. Like I like to walk around with my other headphone in, so I don't have to listen to people and talk to them. But this still allows me to realize they're saying something to me, and I'd feel like a dick if I didn't, you know. But at least if I put this in and there's sound in there, I don't actually have to hear them. Everybody knows that trick. Let me put this on. Hold on. Matthew James Maxwell, thank you, man. gonna go with that's another one that's a maybe that I could get rid of. What do you think? This one's fun. Um, what's up, B-Bag? What do I use to make music? Well, let's see. I have an Electribe, a Korg Electribe analog synthesizer. Which one is it? ESX, the ESX one, the red one, not the blue one, the red one. And then I have a Groove Box with the MC307, the old like 90s hip hop thing. And then I have whatever I have on my phone. I'll just download random programs. Like those machines I just told you about, those are all complete 100%. I have to program everything. And then programs that I get on my phone, some of it are like there'll be a pre-programmed drum loop that I can play with the sounds of the drums, but the loop is still there. It's something I could do anyways, but it's like just simple to push that button. I don't know which, I don't remember what I made all of these on. I think it was something Jam something or Groove. I don't know. It's something I paid money for some of the stuff. There's like extra bells and whistles you can pay for. I've done stuff on some programs that are like Fruity Loops for the old stuff, and then the ones that you have all of the buttons, but I'm playing with it on a phone. So you have to understand, if I'm doing it at my house, I'm doing it on a bigger screen. So I don't mind really playing with those programs where I have to, pull this over and hit these buttons and go to this screen. I don't like that so much. I want the tangible, physical synthesizer with the knobs and stuff and a sequencer right here in my hands. But if I'm on a bus or just fucking around, I'll just download something on my phone and then figure it out and play with it and make beats. So yeah, it just depends. I mean, most of this stuff was probably. I'll try to find the program. It's pretty simple to use. I mean, it's difficult to make something sound great, but it's pretty easy to make a simple beat. Where are we at here? Oh, you like that last one? Well, come on, that was kind of Nola stuff. That was like clapping horns. Well, I'm the grandmother from a brother's mother. Wait, is it your mother or my mother? Whose mother is that? Skull, that's awesome. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's get to this next song. So hopefully you heard me there, beat bag. And I mean, there's again, it's just like anything. I'll just download something and just play around with it and see what it is. Some of it is looping stuff, some of it is sequencers, some of it is. It just depends. And right now, what we're doing is going through some of my music so you can help me name it or tell me to get rid of it so I can make room. There's like 100 beats on here, but I have some that I want to re-put on here. that I know I want to put on here that's from a different system, but I didn't realize I only have 100 spots, so I have to get rid of some that's on here. And most of these are unnamed. They're just weird things that I put together. So these are like throwaways. These aren't even things that, I mean, some of them are really good, obviously, but these are just like throwaway shits. I wouldn't throw them away, but let's try this one. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting rid of that one because I want this for background music, and I already know where that is. So I'm getting rid of that one. That gives me one more room. Let's see what we got here. Charles. What did you say? Are you been using Ableton for years? Yeah, yeah. Well, it's an analog synth, which makes it even better. It's not just a regular synthesizer; it's an analog synth, which really makes the sound. It makes it sound less synthetic. You know, it gives it a warm kind of sound to it. And the groove box, yeah, it's pretty dope. But see, now if I had the dilemma with having the computer, like I just I don't have the screens. I need a big screen, and oh, you need three screens basically. And then so like having three screens, so you got your one bass that you're playing with your 16 tracks, and then you're playing with this sound over here. And I mean, I don't have that. If I had that setup, I maybe could get used to it. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's because it's too hard. I don't like to have a screen in front of a screen in front of a screen, and I click on this and do this. I get confused. I mean, not really confused, but and also just the whole here's a mouse and let me hit these buttons. I want to be able to. I'm tactile. I'm very tactile. Where I can see it on the screen. Here's okay. Here's the beat, and I can that's easy, and I can play this, and then okay, I can adjust it with the yeah. It's all gonna sync up anyways. But uh, yeah, I get it's more powerful, but I like the idea of knobs and buttons. Yeah, look that one up if you've never seen it before. It's the red one. Electrive ESX1, I believe. Oh, and speaking of that, the reason I'm not using it right now is because somehow I broke the cord the other day. It snapped off one of the pins, so I got to get a new one. Oh, so back to asking for money. If you guys want to hear some of that, for me to plug that in and put those beats on here, I need to get that cord and a way to plug that into my phone. I don't know how that would work. If anybody knows how that shit works, let me know. Like whatever plug I would need to go from my cord to my phone so I can put that music in here. That's what I want to do because there's like I got like 512 to 256. So yeah, probably about 500 or so songs and loops on there. Where are we at here? Put some more tunes on here. What do we got? What do we have here? Oops, went too far. Try this. See what it is. Okay, this is, see, all of this I'm trying to do for background music, so I'm just gonna get rid of that already because it's not gonna work for background music. Okay. And that's not gonna work either because it's haunting and I know what it's from. It's like I did a whole Halloween series. Right around Halloween, I was just trying to make something that was spooky and dark. Yeah, see, that's not going to work either for background music, but it's like Halloween jazzy. These all might be in a row somewhere around that. Let's see. I don't know how I downloaded them. Oh, here you go. This is more Halloween stuff, but I put like a country western vibe on it. This is more like movie shit. It's not really like song stuff. This is like spatial, like here, this is a space. Yeah, see, like that's another one. I'll leave that in here for now, but I probably not gonna keep that on here. So what is this? Yeah, there we go. You hear that bass line in the back? It's hard to, I don't know if you got headphones on or what. That bass line? That's heavy. Smacking them cheeks, dog. I dig that. What's next?
Come, DJ, come, DJ, come, DJ, come.
Okay, this is funky, but it's not gonna work as background music.
Come, DJ, come, DJ, come, DJ, come. Give me that beat, come, DJ, come.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's probably cool, but it's not going to work first. So I'll get rid of that one. What else? Did I have? That one sounds like a modem getting blowed out. Cool. Oh yes. Hey, well, thank you for whoever's here kicking it with me. Even if you're in the background, hope you're enjoying the music. I know I'm not playing an entire song, but you guys are getting a little tasty poo of some stuff. And if you're so inclined, feel free to drop something in the comments and say thanks or yeah, that song sucks or whatever you want. I'll do a few more, then I gotta take a bathroom break, and I'll just start another show, and you guys can come back if you want to, and maybe get a different audience here, and I'll restart with a couple questions and answers, and then I'll get back to going through these beats. Okay, this is the last one before I gotta go take a fucking dump. But I will be back. I'll play you guys out with this one. Play me out. What the fuck does that mean? Remember, play me out. What does that mean? Just play the music and you fuck it, I'll do it live. Anyone remember that? Yeah, one of the greatest ever. Here you go. Well, I guess that's how you get to that one. I'll play you one more. But again, everybody that was here, Beatbag, Skull, and whoever the hell else is up there creating, and whoever's in the background. If you want to come back in like, I don't know how many minutes. It's like 10:30, maybe somewhere around 11. Might be a little less, maybe a little more. Depends on if I end up talking to my friends out here or if I'm just gonna drop a deuce and get right back into this. But I'll play one more song for you and then I'm out. And you guys know there's all of the ways. Hey, go to my link tree if you want to find my writings, if you want to find my Instagrams, all that stuff. You can find my WordPress. If you want to donate or whatever, you can do that. And don't do it through Linktree though, because it charges you. So I'm out of here. Wait, last song, and then I'm out. Meat. What does that even mean? There.